Okay, Bonnie Java Ekwensu Java no oge ruela mgbe ekwensu Java n'ụlọ ọnwụ. Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta wee sị nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Asị m ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Abịago m n'ụbọchị nke taata. Ama m na voice m na-apụta nke ọma. Abi. Nene Wilfred. Yes, I muted it here because I was receiving call. So I hope my voice is coming out clear now. I believe so. Anya abịawo. Odogwu Chukwujioke. Ndewo. Silas Chijioke. Ndewo. Onyedika Joshua. Ndewo. Ubaka Chikwelu. Ekene m gị. Ekene m onye ọbụla. Abịago m ka m gbasa ozi ọma Chineke. Ozi ọma nwere onwe. Ozi ọma restoration of Biafra. Anya aka m bịara ịgbasa n'ụbọchị nke tata. Dịka unu ma, nke onye ọbụla m mete, oge ji si ebulu na this very movement, because eziokwu Chineke ka anyị bịara ikwu n'ụbọchị nke tata. Now, since yesterday or 2 days ago, up till now, anyị na-enweta information and anyị na-afụ n'anya how the military, the zoo soldiers and the zoo security agent, onahajwe na abia, when Ebiana Enugwuezike. Enugwuezike is one of the most peaceful area in Biafra land. And recently, we saw Nigerian soldier now gayaling at the whole communities of Enugwuezike. Bidi kidnap innocent Biafrans. Bidi email a lot of things. Bidi cause problem. And some people are now called on IPOB leadership to send ESN to storm there to stop them. The reason why people are calling for IPOB leadership, because people knows that IPOB leadership, they are the people in charge and they are the people who are in control of Biafran land. And they are the people who are commanding ESN. They knows when to tell ESN to move, and they knows how ESN operates. Many of us who are in IPOB, I can categorically tell you that 90% of IPOB members, including me myself, don't know how Eastern Security Network operates because of security purpose. The Mazenam Dekan and the people in charge of ESN keep their operational tactics outside from the members of this thing. They keep it secret, which is very, very good and very, very okay, and it's a welcome development. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you people to pay attention this evening. Well, lecture this evening, when you this broadcast, detail by detail, I will touch it, everything. And I want you people to know the truth, because not coming to shout, Nigerian soldier is in your area killing, with you causing the problem, because you cannot use your hand to draw the military and you expect ESN to come and die for you. Things are not done like that. When you are supporting evil, when the evil starts falling upon you, you have to take it, because you know that you are the one who use your hands to draw that evil to yourself. I am not saying that Enugwuezike people draw evil to themselves, but there are some people Enugwuezike need to take care of, so that these people will not bring problem to them. Now, as of last month, there is no military invasion in Enugwuezike. Many of us recall that inside last month, if I'm not mistaken, there was a video that was circulated where some people are dressed in Biafran attire, they are masquerade. That video, you can remember vividly that it went viral. Everybody received the video. That video was not ESN. And this evening, I will be doing justice with the person who is in charge of the people who are controlling the Enugwuezike volunteer force. Enugwuezike has something they call volunteer force. That is their own vigilante. In my village, we have our own vigilante. Every village have their own vigilante. Remember, a lot of things is happening, and many of us don't know this. Now, I want you people to pay attention. Last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, the Nigerian Janjaweed then displayed a picture of some hoodlums, whether it was staged or they captured some hoodlums who are not ESN. And the overall commander of ESN, the person that is in charge of ESN, come out to tell them that IPOB don't have any ESN camp in Enugwuezike. So that when you are sending your military there, don't go there to arrest innocent Biafrans, because there is no any Eastern Security Network camp in Enugwuezike. You don't build any camp anywhere you see. You build a camp where you know that you can be able to protect yourself and secure yourself and move and do everything without getting like a chicken. What happened? The Nigerian agent, let me play the voice, what prompted the Nigerian security, because we know what ESN can do and we know what ESN cannot do, so that you will now know who you are supporting. Is the person in the right channel or is the person in the wrong channel? You will now, because you can't be using your hands to create havoc and you expect other people to come and die. I want you to pay attention to the real reason why the Zoo military invaded Enugwuezike and who are the people masterminding this thing. That is why I tell you, you can become a saboteur without knowing. You can use your hand to be sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thinking you are doing yourself a good. Because once you don't know how ESN and IPOB operate, you don't involve yourself on it. You must pay attention. Allow the people who are piloting, allow the pilot people to move the ship. Since you are not a captain, you don't know how the ship was formed. You don't know how the ship was built and the load. So you cannot move it from behind. You must be at the center. You must know the root of everything. I want you to pay attention to this voice record. And you will not know because after this broadcast, if any of you continue supporting this evil called autopilot, you know that you are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you are against Biafra. You people are the one causing havoc, causing problem, causing mayhem in IPOB and in Biafra land. Pay attention.
IPOB, one family, IPOB. Anagwo onere, onorube nwanne agbanoso. That anonymous voice that speaks from the hills and forests of Enugu.
Did you hear that? I want to be taking it one after the other. This person, this criminal, started with IPOB, one family, and he used some of the slangs of IPOB, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Anagwo onere, which you know that ESN cannot make a voice record to drop to any person or whatever. ESN don't record voice to send to public. ESN can never, ever. There is nothing that you can do that will make ESN to come out to make voice record or to be threatening any person. Those of you who are shouting, DOS, send ESN to enugwuezike, or those of you who are telling me, Mazi Achebe Paul, what are you people doing? Enugwuezike is boiling. Enugwuezike is this. Enugwuezike is that. You need to know the cause of the problem of Enugwuezike so that you will be able to also help in tackling and resolving the issue. Because we cannot be trying to resolve or help you while you are using your hands to be killing yourself and to be causing havoc, destruction in Biafra land. Listen.
A follower of Nnamdi Kanu.
A follower.
I represent Biafra.
He represents Biafra. Remember, these two introduction. He is a follower and he represents Biafra. Remember, ESN are members of IPOB, and as a member of IPOB, you don't say you represent. I cannot represent Biafra. Who sent me to go and represent them? Now, couldn't they pay attention? There's a lot of things that happen here. Listen.
August 15.
August 15.
2022. I want to use this opportunity to let the world know about 4 days ago, early in the morning, around 3 a.m., a very unholy hour, Janjaweed army and soldiers and police, a combined team of Nigerian military, rising the police and the army And all, even firefighters, they know how they were able to recruit the repentant Boko Haram that they selected, visited the camp where ESN has been occupying in enugwuezike.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that? According to him, he said that Nigerian army, remember, Nigerian army already raided, displayed some Dengon, or those Abawalosom, and the Biafran flag and the other sort of rubbish they normally display, and said that they invaded enugwuezike. And the Mazichina Sanworu, who is in charge of ESN, come out to debunk it and said that IPOB don't have any camp, ESN camp in enugwuezike, which is 100% truth. Which is 100% truth. You might be asking or wondering, who is this person working for? Don't worry. I have every proof of everything I am saying here. Remember, I told you people, I don't believe them say. I will judge you with what comes from your mouth. Because if you want to judge me with what comes from my mouth. I am an IPOB member, and anytime I talk based on the fact and figures. I don't come here to make to just bring or cook stories and start telling it. No, I will bring your voice record, I will bring your video, and the people will be seeing it. That is why you are seeing it. Now, this guy now is indirectly telling the world that the people, Nigerian army, display their flag. They are ESN. In case you don't understand the meaning of this voice record. And they want this voice record now stand for two things. One, they are trying to make China Sanworu become a liar before the world. That is number one thing. Number two, they are confirming to the world that the people, the Zul military and the police, say that they captured them in the process of kidnapping and causing criminality. They are Eastern Security Network. This is what this criminal is confirming to you now. These are their motive. They are now telling the world that the people, Nigerian military are clean, are ESN. The innocent Biafrans are ESN. Now they want to attack enugwuezike. There is ESN in enugwuezike. There's no ESN there. Listen, pay attention, and you will see the reason, because you are hearing it from this Onuku mouth. ESN will never tell you, even if when they got attacked, they will never make any voice record. That is who ESN is. Many of you are in IPOB, or you are just listening. You don't know what's happening to talk because they are talking. Many of you don't know that many of these people are in these guys. They are working with Janjaweed. They are working with Nigerian government to make sure they will bring the trouble and they will go back. Then the innocent Biafrans will be dying. You will not see them anywhere. Let us be listening.
Exactly 3 a.m. they started bombarding the camp, which is located at Aguibeje in enugwuezike.
Now, listen again. This guy is now giving you, if there was, let us assume that there was any camp in enugwuezike. Now, let us assume, if there was a camp in enugwuezike, how can this guy give you out? If this guy was a ESN as he claimed, how can he give out the position? I want you to pay attention. The exact location of that very camp to the public. What was his purpose? Because he is not doing it when they recruit a armed gang, like there are one guy that is chatting me that he want to join ESN. If I am autopilot, I will say, come. I will send him to Gumi. They will recruit him. They will now dump them in one forest. He will be the one to call the Nigerian military. Go so place. There are some people there. Kill them. Display. Now you are hearing it. You are hearing it. There is no ESN in enugwuezike, but these people are committing crime with the name of IPOB ESN. Now, he give out a location very, very accurate, so that if there was people they have deceived to be there, let them go and capture them and kill them. Remember, onye abu onye osuimi. We call them spies. Osuimi, ndu osuimi. Now, I want you to pay attention.
They went there with the sole aim of deleting the lives of all the ESN members who have been sacrificing everything at their disposal to make sure that the Fulani herdsmen do not ravage our farmlands.
You know, the word they use to get some people attention is that they will tell you they are giving their life. This ESN, the original ESN are fighting every day. And when something happened to them, you will hear it on Radio Biafra. Now, once they tell you, oh, we are fighting, we are making sure that there is no Fulani person in Biafra land. And I ask you, have you seen Gumi of it one day post anywhere ESN is killing Fulani cow? Let him post one, because we know Mazichina Sanworu said that chasing of Fulani out from our bushes are the work of ESN. Don't hold any Biafran responsible, but hold ESN accountable for that. We don't deny our activities. Are you understanding it now? I hope you understood. Now, he is now using that word for you to pity them. Oh, these people are dying for your sake. They are not protecting you. They are not protecting you. Listen,
Team ESN have been sacrificing all their comfort at the altar of Biafran restoration. I want to let the world know that ESN right now are the heroes that we have. And those people, our politicians that continue to collaborate with the enemies to wipe away the innocent lives of Biafrans, should be ready for the dance. I will continue to update you. I will mention some names here so that they will become very alert.
Now,
so that they will know we are in for the worst.
Now, I want you to pay attention at this very critical time at what is about to say. You will be wondering, why is Nigerian military and the police and the other JTF, why do they surrender the whole enugwuezike? One also sisi ka agbalị na ege egbu ọkakwụla ọtọ. Even anụmanụ, if you tell animal nature igbu ọ ga-agba ọsọ. Onye gwa mmadụ na ị ga-egbu, the person will run for his or her life, or the person will first come for your head. Now, Achom, keep pay attention. Achom, keep pay attention. Remember, when you are commenting, comment with your brain, because you can easily be blocked. You know, I know how announce his name, because any for people and their platform. They think they have made it in life. First time he put off had it viral. Now, no matter the real reason enugwuezike was surrendered by Nigerian police, Nigerian army, and Boko Haram in uniform. Watch out and see it, because I want you to pay attention at this particular place. This is where the event is taking place, and you will know the truth. Then after here, you ask yourself, who are these people? Who are they working for? What is their motive? Why are they doing this? These are questions you need to ask yourself before you start supporting what you don't know. Pay attention.
I want to remind that calls himself the governor of Enugu State, Enugwuezike,
are you listening?
He has stepped beyond boundaries, and there is no going back this time around. No amount of dialogue can stop our quest.
In Ania, threatening a sitting governor.
I am sorry, will stop us. If Enugwuezike, you should continue to run for your lives, but I want to tell you one thing: there is no way, there is nowhere you will run to that we will not meet you. Honorable Atigwe, the one that is representing Udenu and the Igweze North local government, Igweze North Federal Constituency. He is from Aji, enugwuezike.
Now, do you hear that? That is two names. There's other names. The question I want you to ask yourself now, is it ESN is now addressing the Eastern politicians, or if this Biafra Unite, that this is Biafra Unite, if he is that he call himself ESN, I want to ask you before you start thinking, is it this security, are they the people to address a sitting governor or Eastern politician, or the organization they are representing? This is the place I want you to pay attention. Now, you as a sitting governor, somebody is threatening you and telling you that he will come for your head, and you have military, you have police, you have everything. What will you do? Won't you invite them? Now, what is the purpose of doing this video? Threatening a governor, a House of Representatives, and a local government chairman of the same enugwuezike. To tell you that here, this person here is not representing IPOB. This person here is not representing IPOB. And the Biafrans don't have a spokesperson in the ESN. ESN don't have a spokesperson. I want you, what I am telling you here now is for you to know why the reason why the military is invading enugwuezike, and who are the cause, which people are involved on this very evil act. They are Biafra Unite, Gumi Ofidu, aka Simon Derima. These are the people who are inviting it. But what makes them to be inviting it? Because you are still supporting them, telling them they are doing a good job, a great job. They are inviting military to come and kill you. Now, if Simon and these people tell you that they are in charge of ESN, now that the military is killing in enugwuezike, why can't Gumi Ofidu with this idiot called Biafra Unite, why can't them send that their military or their own squad to go there and save them, since they say there is a camp in enugwuezike? Do you understand it now? But they know their own. You will support them, they will kill you. Simon Ekpa, the Gumi Ofidu, Ekperima himself, he is not fighting for Biafra restoration. I have said this with time without number. I have said it time without number. Many of you are supporting your own killer, the same way people are supporting Nigerian politicians today, dying for them, thinking that dying for a politician is a great death. You die for Nigeria, you die a useless death. You die a useless death. Now, do you understand it? In a what now? Because na kowalogi ne kona bagi nisi. Kai ne genienti.
All his followers are the one that calls himself Honorable Leji Itodo, the son of Osisi Itodo, who is currently the chairman of Western North, and his vice chairman, Obugo. All of them should be by themselves. Because we will leave no stone unturned until we make sure that they are underground. And I'm very sorry that so many of them will not have grave this time around. Secondly, the that have come to occupy enugwuezike the Nigerian police force, all of you are playing with your lives. You think coming by 3 a.m. to the forest to attack innocent citizens, to do away with our motorcycles and our gadgets.
Now, I want you to pay attention at this point. I want you to pay attention. Now, before I play this very audio here, I want you to pay attention. Now, he threatened Enugu State Governor. He threatened the House of Representative of Enugwuezike constituency. He threatening the Enugwuezike local government chairman and his deputy chairman or vice chairman. 4 people. These 4 people are serving the zoo government. No, man, Gina, AB Gina. There is a volume, I think. There is a volume. There is a volume. Check your phone where, please. Now, you see it. They're threatening them. The reason why they know that the only way they can draw the presence of military in Enugwuezike is by engaging themselves in criminal activities, by snatching cars, motorcycle, cell phone, and robbery. These are the only way they will attract the presence of military. And they know fully well that the military the zoo government is using, they are all Boko Haram and they call Northerners who hate Biafrans. They know they can never come to look for them. Rather, they will go for innocent Biafra. In order to get back at DOS, in order to get back at Mazinam Khan, in order to make Mazinam Khan feel the pain, in order to make Chikedozium DOS members to feel the pain, they are now drawing the military presence in Enugwuezike to start killing innocent Biafra. To start killing innocent Biafra. Now, why are they threatening governor? If you want to deal with the governor, don't you know government house? Why can't you do it secret? If you want to kill any person, do you need to do that? Tell us on that one on air. Do it. But because they know they cannot do anything, and they want to bring cause confusion and bring problem in Enugwuezike, because they see that Enugwuezike remain resolute and formidable in Biafra restoration, and they stand tall in supporting and standing with the leadership of IPOB. They stand with Mazinam Nikanu. They want to eliminate the IPOB members in Enugwuezike. They now start making these strategies. Why they are making these strategies? You will be shouting, they are doing a great job. They are killing you. Is that a great job, or they are doing a great damage? They are doing a great damage, but you cannot understand it because they tell you, we will do this, we will do that. I want you people to ask Gumi of Idu or Biafra Unite. Why are they not posting the video of the ESN that is confronting the Fulani herdsmen in our forest? Let them post it and tell Biafrans that the men are doing a great job. Then you will understand that they have crossed their boundary. Then the people, their paymaster will say, what will come for them? That is an open challenge. Tell Gumi of Idu to post the work of ESN confronting this thing, but they will come to engage themselves in criminality, threaten a sitting governor, knowing that he has everything to bring military, and they will go ahead and do it. And they are now trying to tell the world that ESN is in Enugwuezike so that Nigerian military can go there and start killing. When you ask Nigerian military, they will tell you that they are fighting ESN. Now, these 2 people, Gumi of Idu and his criminal gang, is now telling the world there is a ESN camp in Enugwuezike. Ask him, have you heard Tina Sanworu mentioning the places where the ESN has camp? You will never see that. You will never hear that. Now, ask this group of evil people, why are they telling the whole world you have ESN in Enugwuezike, if not to attract the presence of the military to start killing innocent people? Now tell me, imagine Mazinam the can coming out to tell you we have ESN in Nnewi North, maybe, or we have ESN in Onitsha South. Does that make no sense, any sense to you? You will not reason, because in reason. You have to think. Use your brain. Use your medulla oblongata. Use your IQ. Use your number 6. Kina whatever people onaga. Not everyone who shout, we want to restore Biafra, want to restore Biafra. Not everybody who carry Biafran flag, put for head, mean well for you. Some, the spies you are seeing today, spies will disguise themselves to be working with you before they are doing that to get information. How do you think that the spies got information? Go and check every high commissioner of the United Kingdom. All of them are spies. All of them are spies for UK. They have worked as a spies for many countries. Now, Gumi of Idu is a spy and agent of Nigeria. Biafra Unite is a spy and agent of Nigeria. And you that is following them might not be a spy, but you are following them out of ignorance or out of your stupidity, because you know nothing. And because you don't know anything, that is why you see me here, letting you know that you are becoming a saboteur by doing that. You should not be crying when they now give you when you start reaping what you sow. That is why I tell you, this man speaking here, I ask you again, is he, which organization is he speaking or representing? ESN from day one have never made any voice record threatening any governor or threatening any police officer or even threatening even Nigerian military. Because ESN, they know they are well trained and well disciplined. They follow the chain of command. If there is any governor or any politician to be addressed concerning the issue of Biafra, you will see Mazi Chike Doziem, or you will see Mazi Tony Zurumike and or Mazi Nachi, or Mazi Tina Samoru, or you will see a more powerful. They will release a press statement, address whoever they want to address. It's not a duty of ESN or any person to address any politician. But to tell you that these people are not members of ESN, that is why they are addressing to attract the military presence. Now you understand who bring the military presence. And if you are from enugwuezike, you are still supporting Gumi of Idu and autopiloted idiots. You are among the people who are inviting the military to invade your community. You are among the people who are causing unrest in your community. What are the activities of the people Gumi of Idu and other people are? What are the activities? Listen and pay attention to the activities. Listen, because now I will be listening to the voice for you to understand why the military invaded enugwuezike. Listen to the so-called claim ESN member in enugwuezike. Listen to it.
You came with the purpose of doing away with our lives.
Let me take it back.
Succeeded. The Nigerian police force, all of you are playing with your lives. You think coming by 3 a.m. to the forest to attack innocent citizens, to do away with our motorcycles and our gadgets?
What is innocent citizen doing in a forest by 3 a.m. midnight? Is there any innocent citizen living inside bush? This man is contradicting himself. There is no any innocent citizen that will leave his house and be staying inside bush by 3 a.m. midnight. He knows the kind of message he is dropping out. Makana, many of the autopilot envelope brain, they cannot think. They cannot think because you must put your brain, you must be in a mood, your best mood. You must be someone that is very smart. You must be a critical thinker before you understand this thing, how it functions. Listen, and listen how it works.
I'm very sorry that you have not achieved anything. You came with the purpose of doing away with our lives, but you only succeeded in doing away with our motorcycles. Those motorcycles are government properties. We shall recover them.
Those motorcycles are government properties. Do government have any motorcycle? These are poor Okada riders. They snatch their motorcycle. Listen, and listen what he said. Listen.
From you, Nigerian police, all the guns and bullets you have belongs to Biafra. You do not know, but very soon we shall take over. Very soon, very, very soon, you will find yourself in a place to blame. I will continue to update you. I remain that passionate, anonymous voice that will never get silenced until Biafra is restored. Enugwuezike is a sacred land. Enugwuezike is a sacred land, and Enugwuezike is the spiritual headquarters of Biafra land and the blessed Umuchineke, Umuchukwokikabiyama, the ESN Eastern Security Network. I have decided to have this in Enugwuezike, and nobody, no one born by a woman will be able to stop this movement. All the politicians that are living within and around Enugwuezike, this is we are giving you. And
now
the world should take note.
Now I hear
they killed.
I believe you have had it. I believe you want to go the information. Now, if for the reason there is a military siege in Enugwuezike, because the people who invited the military presence in Enugwuezike are the Gumi of Idu. Now you will say if there is no ESN in Enugu, the people you saw that we are wearing Biafra flag, let me show you the person in charge of those people, because Agwamunu, I neku, ana agwo onera anyabialo here bia ka aja mbene. I be here kai preach the gospel truth of redemption. Kina what ya? Now I want you to pay attention to the video I will bring to you here. Now, I know many of you know have seen this video because I posted it on my platform. Now, this man here is the person who is in charge of the masquerade. You see, I want you to pay attention. The voice is telling you ESN is in Enugwuezike. This man is one of the people who knows everything that is going on in Enugwuezike. Because you will ask yourself, why did the military invaded Enugwuezike? Who caused it? The people who bring the military presence in Enugwuezike are the autopiloters through their criminal activities, through their evil activities. You heard it from this man now. He told you that the bike, the Nigerian Boko Haram and this will recover from them, that they will take it back. Which people has bike? Is Nigerian government official using bike? The answer is no. The people who are using bike, are normal citizens, indigenous, trying to get something to eat. But the Gumi of Idu gang, the Gumi of Idu and the Berima groups will not listen. They will continue disguising themselves that they are with you, while they are the one killing you. If you are waiting for Gumi to come and carry gun to kill you, you will wait till thy kingdom come, because he will use Nigerian military to finish you all, and you will use your hand to pay for your debt, in case you never knew. Let us listen. Can you get on it?
Send we make video. Man, I get this video no ga. Ozi no nya hu kpobata lenye ji afa camp na ESN.
Let me take my own voice out.
And the okowa maka ndị.
Igwe is not IPOB, home and abroad. Ekele munu. onye na n'olie bụ Maazị Comrade Imam Agada from America. Ihe m jiri abịa n'otu na-abụ banyere voice ihe na-ejiri nọmba ndị obodo oyibo ya gbaa gama viral. Ọ nọ na threat na ka egbu gọvanọ, ma adị ka egbu onye elu, ma adị ka egbu onye ala. O mentioned many names there. Anyị na-eme meeting banyere ihe n'obodo oyibo since anyị jiri nweta the voice. Emego met investigation banyere ka the voice ji egbu ite. O doro anyị anya na coordinator IPOB n'Igbeze North bụ Maazị Stephen Ejiofor na-eji eji now. From our investigation, no anybody kwere ka na amanwe the voice issue. Mere the voice eme ekiri ha not now anonymous.
Okay.
So, as we know, I am sure a problem with the politician Enugwuezike. I am only with ESN Enugwuezike. IPOB ekumeme yesterday or one on ya. China Sanwuru ekuye name ESN camp Enugwuezike. My know why I'm at home. Here we buy volunteers. Me here IPOB Enugwuezike form the volunteers begin. And the check will buy my Fulani not available everywhere. But I got a level with Bumado. I ain't a fair in a minute Benue State. I got two and do to me. I ain't a fair in a minute a ham food very close to Enugwuezike. Yeah, buy the form volunteer. My hand get ready, but on the Fulani I have a die very do. I form the volunteer.
Do you hear that? Ihe no enugwuezike is volunteer, not ESN. And this man now wagging because if you negotiate, they are the people who form that volunteer. So what are the reasons why they form volunteer? Because there is no ESN in enugwuezike. Then the enugwuezike indigenous now their youth now volunteer themselves to protect enugwuezike so that the Fulani bandit, Fulani Boko Haram will not enter enugwuezike. So that last time we had on Radio Biafra, Mazi Chike Doziem asked every communities to provide a security that will be protecting their villages and this thing. Now, because of the Fulani cannot penetrate enugwuezike, they know that this man have created with his group, have done a marvelous job by creating volunteers to protect enugwuezike. They want the military to go and attack those volunteers, to go and kill them in enugwuezike, to pave way, to make way for Fulani bandit to enter. That is why you see Gumi of Idu, Ekperimawa of Idu, one, tell you that they have ESN. You see this man, they ask this man to make voice, to be claiming to be ESN. You see the reason why military is invading enugwuezike. And you that is supporting autopilot, you don't know that you are supporting your people to be killed. You don't know you are supporting your people to be executed in a broad daylight and nothing will happen. You now understand it. Volunteers are different from Eastern Security Network. When Eastern Security Network march, they march in our bushes and forests. And the Eastern Security Network, they don't connect, snatch by, they don't video themselves. Volunteer can video themselves. We saw many of them wearing masquerade. Now you see it. These people, they want the military to invade. They now tell you ESN in enugwuezike, so that the military will go to enugwuezike to start killing innocent people, to start fighting these volunteers, because these volunteers are genuine. But many of you will not understand it. Why you people are shouting, oh, let ESN come to enugwuezike, let ESN, we are shouting, why, if there is ESN in enugwuezike, you don't need to call them, they will know what to do. But there is no there. They must wait for the command. Now that the military have invaded enugwuezike, what have Berima done to save the enugwuezike indigenes? What have the autopilot bingos, what have they done to save the enugwuezike from being killed by the Nigerian soldiers and the Nigerian blood-sucking demons called the Boko Haram? What have they done? They have not done anything. Now, I believe you, wherever you are now, I believe you will be thinking, start reasoning. Because we that is telling you, Brima is evil, you don't know what we know. You don't know what we know, and you have not seen what we have seen. That is why you see the person, he is among the people who bring the idea of forming volunteers. Let me repeat it a little bit so that you will understand it more. When we tell you something you don't believe, MAP, one in Biafra land, we tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. I will still bring the voice of Gumi of Idu. I know the abominable things on Akoye. There's a lot to expose this evening. After this evening, you continue to be autopilot to know that you are nothing but evil, and you will soon meet your Waterloo. Let us listen again.
Yesterday, ESN camp in Enugu. My know why I'm at home. Here we buy volunteers. Okay. You will form the volunteers. And the check will buy my Fulani, not a village everywhere. Black at never be boomado. I ain't a fair in a minute, Benue State. I got to do to me. I ain't a fair in a minute, I moved very close to Enugu. You buy the form volunteer. My husband get ready, but on the Fulani, I have a die very do. I formed the volunteer, we did attack the politicians, or anybody. Now, any function I ain't with it. But no when the IPO you want to volunteer. Not a poet in the politician, and not a good and a go phone. But Tom, I will have him a voice now, a mariachi. He was a line bomb on your million ESN. Opening with any criminal gang, maybe a kidnapper or non gunman. Each me voice, the threat in anybody. He actually ESN bomb, actually IPO bomb, Najambachon. But as far as I mentioned, I'm at IPO of ESN. No end, Obastar, and they are done moving now. Voice in the fire.
I believe Nena what here this man Nakawan. Also that if you know you are man enough, he then has seen on your Obastar the voice because you mentioned a name, IPOB and ESN. That is why you have it concerns a lot of people. It concerns IPOB. If this Biafra Unite or whatever they are called come out and say that they are autopiloters, security, we will not be debunking it or will not be saying anything about it. But then come, they say the ESN. That is what this man is telling you. Don't say it doesn't concern them. It concerns us. Okay? Pay attention. And I believe the idiot will soon meet his Waterloo because enugwuezike Abu Dhabi ga-eji ego na free. Ngaju kwese. Ọ no imago.
No call me by the platform. Awesome now, my million of you by new. See, I am a Mogavira. Yan way HDG by Variachi. My memory with the number. My Magaka number. Not even if being able to avoid this my video, my Ogavira. Only Mago only voice in fact. Now the person will 7 days from today. Until Wednesday. Till Wednesday next week, we will reach in private. Or my number, I'm not on the platform. I'm not for me, he banyeri. I'm married ESN is real. Or threaten the politicians. I chere actually Wednesday next week. Ga. Ni I game in Abner, IPO with the Yakama. Only my voice in the fan. And they are not barrier. Then the Maramaka. Because we give an organization, we are threatening and mother, making a doma barrier. So we will hear it in the Hamaria, we will hear from 19 Wednesday next week. Yan will reach in private, or anybody know Bodoibo, the IPOB. Mine are coming here now. Ask them after public because of his own security. No, after. Short number now. Bruno Bam or Pom. I'm not made now. My man will be about your board. More when I get into the next week. Wednesday, my aunt will leave. Now, if you will whiskey, you will have Pama. My bomb yesterday. Now, mother. You may tell him is no lie him. One hour back on kitchen.
Now, pay attention to the video he is about to show you now. And I will bring the video fully later. But I want you to pay attention. In case you don't know, when I tell you that those people are working with somebody, pay attention at this place.
We have ESN in enugwuezike. The ESN in enugwuezike is intact. Completely intact. Not even a scratch. We saw a picture where the Nigerian Zoo Army or military or police were flying on social media. They presented then gone, then and pump action, saying it is ESN. Some people already came to social media and started shouting. There is no ESN in enugwuezike. There is no ESN in enugwuezike. These are the
Now, I will bring that video. There is something I will explain to you guys in that place, but allow this our brother to finish his own ways.
Simon Ekpa, they claim name with ESN Enuguezike. Memno me Mama Gada, name with ESN Enuguezike. IPOB leadership, a community with ESN Enuguezike. So, Obono made that voice, getting on a group Simon Ekpa, Irichim. My community out. Monoban and we made the first Nick for no, Nick Fina ESN in case I'm on Equa. Name my dad what you know. But if from ESN. Also opening on a platform now, so IPOB mobile volunteer. But so then I go in the politician say go. Now buy a money from Talachiras. But from today, more medical help anybody not a hat volunteer mobile ESN. Mobile IPOB. Do you understand any politician they go? Ne man fi ko yeswe obani no be na mefo ni na use be politician go iriye ni nwere biti na wande when is the next week watch ni ofu I na politician san ga isupu ma na anata hihe because ni I no
Dalo nwanne dalo. Now I believe you listen to this man very correct. His name is Imam Magada. He told you people that there is no ESN camp in enugwuezike, and he confirmed it that IPOB leadership said there is no any ESN camp in enugwuezike. Now, the people that is telling you there is a ESN in enugwuezike, what was their purpose of doing that? To attract the military to start killing innocent Biafrans. To make sure that the military start killing innocent Biafrans, and they will not tell you they are working in case you are supporting them. I will bring the full video so that I will do justice to it. Now, let me bring the full video of Gumi of Idu. And you will understand a lot of things the Gumi of Idu is doing, all in the name of claiming to be working for you people. And he is the one eliminating you guys. He is the one. Now you understand why the military invaded enugwuezike. The reason why the military invaded enugwuezike is because Gumi of Idu, the Ekperima one of Idu, tell the military there is ESN camp in enugwuezike. That should go to enugwuezike and start killing innocent people. This Biafra Unite or whatever it's called, tell the military there is ESN in enugwuezike, and they start threatening governors, the speakers, the chairman, and every other thing. That was the reason why there is a military presence in enugwuezike. Now, you people that are supporting autopilot are crying there is a military invasion, that the military is invading enugwuezike. Why can't you call the Ekperima to bring his men out? Now, let us bring the video. It's here. Now, listen. Listen to this video and pay attention. Omo Abu MAP. I told this thing called Gumi of Idu that I will not judge you based on say. I don't judge people based on say. I judge people based on what comes from their mouths. That is why I tell you, Omo Abu MAP Ezioku Bundu. Tell me what I have said, then judge me. I don't deny my words because I said it with my mouth. I think before I say. I don't say before thinking. That is why I remain where I am. Now, Negenunti, we only have one Eastern Security Network, ESN, under the chain of command. We only have one Eastern Security Network, ESN, under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under the chain of command of IPOB. You cannot have autopilot ESN. Now you know the purpose. If you are praising him and your people are dying in enugwuezike, the blood of those that have died in enugwuezike will be upon you. If you are in autopilot, know it today. The Biafrans that are dying in enugwuezike and the environs, their blood will be upon you. Because you are committing murder, you are a murderer, you are killing people directly and indirectly. Let us hear from Gumi of Idu, the king of liars.
What they do now is, and I want to respond to certain things.
Now, he want to respond to China Sangoru, who have told the military Nigerians that there is no ESN. You people should leave the innocent Biafrans alone. So that he want to make it difficult. If IPOB want to take Nigerian military to court, so that Nigerian military will say, but their people say there is ESN, we are fighting ESN. They will not tell the world. Look at the one that called himself the spoke monkey. He is telling the world that there is ESN. Now, he is telling the world that the people the military is killing is ESN. I want you to pay attention. There is something we call indirect information. Giving out for information indirectly, coded way, you will not understand it. The only people that will understand it are those who are reasonable, those who are fast thinkers, those who are critical thinkers. You, as a moron, like he said, cannot understand it. You are supporting this man because you know nothing. You are brainy. The way he said that you have lost your legitimacy to think. You have, and you are proving it. Listen to Gumi of Idu.
In enugwuezike, we have ESN. In enugwuezike, ESN is everywhere in Biafra land. Anybody telling
you? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? In enugwuezike, they have ESN. ESN is everywhere in Biafra land. Did you hear this moron? So you have ESN camp everywhere. What does that mean? Military can kill anywhere in Biafra land. The any person they kill, they can target ESN. That is why the military went to Imo State and killed 14 Igbo youths and target ESN. When we tell you people, you don't understand the game. Remember, this man come to contradict IPOB. He come to make IPOB look like evil. Azoka, Edi, Ife Abunike. I am trying to prove you Ipunegi. Actually, prove Ife Negi. You one more comment from you, I will block you. Listen.
There is no ESN in enugwuezike. The person is just a criminal, like we all know. We have ESN in enugwuezike. The ESN in enugwuezike is intact, completely intact.
Remember, now he is contradicting the other one that made a voice record. The one that made voice record said that he is ESN in enugwuezike, and the military invaded them by 3 a.m. midnight and killed many of them and took away their bike and their regalias. And the Gumi of Idu is now telling you that the ESN in enugwuezike is intact. Now, people, are you now thinking between Gumi and his boys, one is lying or both of them are liars? Who is now telling you the truth? Are you not listening? In case you don't get it, let me tell you again. Let me take
anybody telling you there is no ESN in enugwuezike, the person is just a criminal, like we all know. We have ESN in enugwuezike. The ESN in enugwuezike is intact, completely intact. Not even a scratch. We saw a picture where the Nigerian Zoo Army or military or police were flying on social media. They presented Dane gun, Dane and pump action, saying it is ESN. Some people already came to social media and started shouting, there is no ESN in enugwuezike. There is no ESN in enugwuezike. These are the criminals who have so.
Now, the question you will ask this bingo, the question I want to autopilot, if they can be able to ask questions for once in their life. Why is he telling the Nigerian government there is ESN in enugwuezike? If there were, I know there is not, but let's assume we know there is no any ESN in enugwuezike. Can you tell this man? And can you ask this man, why are you now telling Nigerian government there is ESN? Remember, the one that made the voice record have already told you guys that there is enugwuezike, and he give out the particular location and everything. This one now is confirming it, and the Nigerian military told you guys that they raided ESN camp, and they recovered their guns and killed many of them. Which this one who claimed to be under the command of Simon Ekpa is telling you that is confirming it, that the Zoo military invaded them and they took some of their bike and some of their regalas that the military displayed. And the Gumi of Iduna is telling you there is a ESN in enugwuezike. Now, I want to ask you, is Gumi of Idu in charge of ESN in enugwuezike or in Biafra land? The answer is no. Did he know anything about ESN? The answer is no. Even when the one commander of ESN died in Ebonyi State, this Gumi of Idu, he know nothing about it. And I challenge any autopilot. Any autopilot to get here. This question, then Malu yes, na Gumi of Idu my. But guess what? None of them can call in because all of them from A to Z is coward, bunch of animals. Listen, now. Who is inviting the military in enugwuezike? Who is inviting police in enugwuezike? Who is now calling on the zoo, Boko Haram in uniform, to come and be killing enugwuezike indigenes? They are autopiloters. They are the Simon Ekpa's men. They are the Gumi's gang. And the IPOB, when ESN will deal with them, you will say, oh, why they are our brother? Why are you fighting your brother? Now that the Gumi of Idu forget that enugwuezike is Biafra land, and he's sending Nigerian military and tell them to go there and start killing them. He forgot that enugwuezike is a Biafra, and every indigenous person of enugwuezike is my brother. None of you will tell him, Gumi, why are you killing us? All of you will go there. All of you will open teeth like a dried fish, like a Christmas goat, a roasted goat. None of you will go there to be reasonable for once. Do you see it? So Sunday now what you here about the IPOB, this autopilot bingo. I don't think their brain can be able to dissect what I am saying here. Listen.
Sold out, who have destroyed, or of course they cannot destroy, but they tried to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They call him Onyendu. They try to destroy him. They try to destroy every legacy. They try to destroy every idea. They try to destroy everything that he want to do. Every plan, just like plan of General Oji. Plan, which he told General Oji, the time has come. Show us what you have. They destroyed that particular relationship. They tried. Today.
Now, is General Oji working with IPOB? What did the General Oji done? Have you seen any IPOB talking about General Oji of Biafran National Guard? No. Now, what have you see how he lied to his Umubingo? Why I bring this video? Because there's a lot of things going on. Unafuria? On Finland, they create problem. You that are from enugwuezike supporting him, now you are shouting that the military have invaded your village. Why won't the military invade your village when you are a saboteur, when you are evil, when you are supporting evil, when you are supporting your own enemy? When they are paid and you are foolishly supporting, making them to achieve their evil heart desire. Why? I'm asking you. Now, who are you blaming? You want ESN to go there to start confronting the Zoo military. But tomorrow you will come out and be shouting your autopilot. Your autopilot. Gumi is doing a great job. Now you are reaping the result to the great job of Gumi. That is why I call on enugwuezike indigene. Kill anyone who said that he is autopilot, eliminate the person, because the person deserves to die. Watch my face, someone. Enugwuezike If you people want to maintain peace and live in peace and join the people that will restore this Biafra, anyone who presents himself as an autopilot, eliminate the person, because you cannot be protecting evil at the same time crying for evil. Any person from enugwuezike, the youth, the volunteers, you'll be more vigilant and more concentrate on the people, on their own indigene. Any indigene who just shout auto, don't wait for the person to put pilot, eliminate the person so that others will understand. Odogu Kenneth Chukwudimemendewo. You see it? We have crossed the stage where person will be coming and be telling you, oh, it's our brother, it's your brother. Which of dirty brother is that? Your brother, your brother or leggy, your brother swaggy. Must you wait until you join your ancestors before you know that your brother have turned to your enemy? The only examine you will give to anyone that is still working with this group of evil people is examine of joining ancestors. Now, there is a lot of things I want you to drive out on this video.
General Oji knows those who are genuine. And he has gone far in the things he do.
You hear it? He has gone far. The same this far. Nelly Ofebu gone to betray Martin Amdekan, and we are praising him. Anytime this idiot is lying, look his mouth, he will be licking his lips because he knows that his followers are bingo. Now, the same far, he told them that if you know what Nelly Ofebu is doing, you will protect Nelly Ofebu more than him. In the same far, General Oji is going now. General Oji, I want to advise you. If you allow yourself to be used by Gumi of Idu, end of the day, you will regret your life, I can assure you. Not then say, I can guarantee you that 100%. I will guarantee you that 100% because his mission is to destroy everyone who are trying to restore Biafra in a genuine way. Unless you are not genuine, unless you are evil-minded like him, then you can go ahead and work with him. But remember, working with him is like calling for your early death. Because when the time comes for we to march, people like anyone who is against the restoration of Biafra will join their ancestors. We will take them down. Because a river does not flow through the forest without bringing down a tree. A river does not flow through the forest without bringing down a tree. Oh, a nation, a market cannot be built without a madman. Without without and the freedom must have a sacrifice, and that sacrifice is blood. I must tell you the truth. I tell people the truth, regardless of what is involved. Whatever you are, whoever you are, I tell you the truth because I was born to say the truth. One day, I am proud of Chike Doziem. If you are not, or if you don't like it, one day my sin a war, hog transformer. If you don't like what I am doing, if you don't like the message of Chukwu Kikadiama that I am preaching, one day, hog naked wire, my sin a war, hog transformer, and join your ancestors in Onamfuli Rugi. Because we are driving somewhere. I believe by now, enugwuezike people have known the people who invited the military presence in their community, in their peaceful community. By now, enugwuezike must know the people that want them dead. I know by now, enugwuezike have seen the group of evil people disguising themselves as a freedom fighter, trying to make sure that they cause mayhem in Enugwuezike. I believe by now you don't need any other people. Now, Kainege Nugumi of Idunti.
Okay. In genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force, you have Biafra Air Force.
He said in genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force. Did you hear that? In genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force. Genealogy, you have to defend this. You have to tell us this thing. I have to, my brother, I have to. Let me shift it. I think it's okay like this. No, let me put it like this. Now, he said in genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force.
Genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have.
Do you hear that?
Okay. In genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have Biafra Air Force.
Do you hear that?
Knows those.
Listen again. In genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force. Enugwuezike, are you hearing it? Genealogy, are you hearing it? That Gumi of Idu says in you, they have Nigerian Air Force. So I don't know if you are the Nigerian Air Force and the Nigerian whatever. But pay attention. In genealogy, they have Nigerian Air Force. These are autopiloters. Listen.
Are genuine. And he has gone far in the things he do. Okay? In genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have in genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have Biafra.
Do you hear it? Let me be repeating it.
Okay? In genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have Biafra Air Force.
Listen again.
And he has gone far in the things he do.
Listen again.
Okay? In genealogy, you have Nigeria Air Force. You have Biafra. Nigeria Air Force. You have Biafra Air Force.
In genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force.
Marine. And we have whatever you can think of.
Hey.
In our ESN, everybody is there. The same way we have great commanders of the Eastern Security Network. They don't want to see them alive.
Now you hear it. In ESA, you have great commanders, but a commander, one of the great commander died. You never announce it. You don't know because you are not in charge. You know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. Unanania, do you hear him? In genealogy, you have Nigerian Air Force. Eberima. Eberima. The great Eberima. Ọmụ MAP agwamia na meti akwụnyego m ya n'ọkụ mgbe niile ọ pụta mgbe ọ bụ na ngere ntị ọ ga na-aka inyo. My spirit say don't listen to anything teterolas go nyanti. Inyo upon inyo, inyo upon inyo, inyo upon inyo. But with the IPOB, we are smart. Agwamiana, the spirit of Biafra will be pushing him to say that thing in the secret. When he told you his genealogy have gone far, ask him, is it the same far Nelly Ofebu gone? Is it the same far Nelly Ofebu has gone before? Is that the same far genealogy is going now? Because very soon he will tell you that he knows nothing about genealogy. He never know what genealogy is doing. He is telling Umu Bingo now that genealogy have gone far. Very soon he will deny genealogy. The same way he denied Nelly Ofewu, said that he knows nothing about Nelly Ofewu. He knows nothing what Nelly Ofewu is doing. But very soon, now it's General Oji. General Oji, I know you as a weather before. If you know what you are doing, you are not a criminal. I advise you publicly, disassociate yourself from criminality, like criminal-minded person like Gumi of Idu, the great Ekperima of Idu. Now, can I get anything? I believe enugwuezike mazebe milis web anu bogolo. Because in ESN come and help you. ESN come and help you. In enugwuezike, mani autopilot, thunder will fire you. Ekwesu ga nega onu. Because the people who called the military to invade enugwuezike, they are here. They are telling you, you have military in enugwuezike. So you have a ESN in enugwuezike. They have this in enugwuezike. They have criminals in enugwuezike. They are here. They are snatching bike in enugwuezike. The people who are in charge of enugwuezike is talking. These people are telling Nigeria government to invade your community. My roadmap towards Biafra restoration is follow DOS and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instruction. Anything Chike Doziem say, do it without asking questions. That is my roadmap. And that is why I am MAP, map. Imalifeo map. Ndiga school, Nemwelo Bolo. We are driving somewhere.
If not the way we intervene, what they plan to do is to start eliminating them. And of course, God will open their eyes. Because it is not by me shouting. It is not by my
Thank God you know you are shouting.
God of Biafra. Because
thank God you know you are shouting.
The God of Biafra intervened, and today everybody is safe. All the commanders are safe. And let me tell you.
Do you know why the commanders are safe? Do you know the reason why the commanders are safe? Because all the commanders have been given instruction. On no account will any of you do any video or anything, even showing your camp. Have you seen any ESN camp again? The answer is no. And he have lost access to any of the commander. All the ESN have known that the vampire of Biafra land is Gumi of Idu and autopilot supporters. Anyone who claims to be autopilot is a criminal. It's a bunch of frustrated criminal Nigerian agents. In the enugwuezike, I believe you know where your problem is coming from. In case you don't know, your problem is Gumi of Idu. Your problem is autopilot. That is why I urge every enugwuezike people, anyone that say he is autopilot, before he pronounce that auto, before he go add the pile, send him to his ancestors. That is called cleansing. You must not take indiscipline soldiers to war, because you will definitely lose. You will lose it. You will lose the war. I know that he's been declared wanted, but he will not tell his followers that he's running up and down. Very soon they will handcuff him and throw him like Balotelli to zoo, the same way they throw the Ijeles Udele. Listen, there is a place where
you saw a picture they posted on social media. They say fake ESN. They captured them, and you know that.
I want you people to pay attention at this place. I greet you. I know for your handwork. You have destroyed a lot of enemies. And you have made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proud. And we are proud of you. So I must appreciate you for that. Now let's continue. And this point, I want you people to pay attention. There is a lot of contradiction. He contradicts himself here. I want you people to pay attention. When we tell you that ESN, that is ESN are number one. ESN are very, very intelligent. And when it comes for protection of Biafra land, ESN is number one. And we don't take unnecessary life. They don't go ahead to kill any person. They don't kill anyhow. Before they kill you, there must something you have done which leads to the death of their member, and you have endangered the life of Biafran, and you have endangered the life and the freedom of Biafrans. Then you will be taken away. Now I want you people to pay attention. What happened here? He is saying it with his mouth, and I will be taking him word by word, step by step, inch by inch, so that your brain, the bingos will be able to understand something. Listen. Pay attention.
Captured fake ESN. In fact, let me even bring the picture. They captured fake ESN. For that reason, they interrogated them for two days and blah, blah, blah. I want to show you something.
Now, we remembered when Mazichina Samoru, the tormentor of your enemies. Mazichina Samoru. In this Biafra restoration, because mother of all wotu. Now, I want you people to pay attention. When Mazichina Sanworu said that ESN intercepted the Gumi of Idu, fake ESN, and they interrogate them. After interrogating them and investigate them and see that they are ignorant, then we are deceived into that very act, and ESN want them to go home and to never to engage themselves in those menaces or in those crises again. What did this man do? If ESN is like this Gumi of Idu boys, they could have eliminated them. But because ESN know that those men were deceived by Gumi of Idu, ESN freed them. But listen to Gumi, where he is trying to cover up the person, the ESN who capture you and they lie all of you down, collect all your materials. If they want to kill you, they will slaughter you like a chicken. If they lie, they will not video you. If they lie, nobody will know your whereabouts. But to tell you that ESN operates in the highest level of military operation, civilized manner, they didn't kill them. Listen to Gumi of Idu and pay attention.
The people you see here.
Show it clear, Mugu.
The people you see here are all personnel. We can never deny them.
You hear that?
This people
now,
you see here.
Now, I want you to, he said that the people you see here are Eastern Security Network, ESN personnel. The question I want to ask him now is, who are the people who arrested them? Is it Nigerian soldier? Is it Nigerian police? Can he tell his gullible mugus which people intercepted these people? If these people are ESN, ESN cannot intercept ESN. ESN cannot lie ESN down. ESN cannot arrest ESN because ESN operates as ESN. Now, the question I want Umugumi to ask Umugumi, if these people here are ESN members, who are the people who intercepted them? Is it Nigerian police? Is it Nigerian soldiers? You see the reason I tell this man to shut up and go house, to enter house. Because normally I see, and Umugumi cannot ask question. Simple question. If these people are ESN, Gumi of Idu, which people intercepted them? Is it Nigerian police? Is it Nigerian army? And which people set them free? And how come they take this picture of them? And the people who took this picture even pity them and cover their face. But let me tell you, in case before he wants these people to be killed, let him know that the person who released this picture have the original picture where their name is not covered, their faces are not covered. So the only advice, my advice is very expensive, but I will give it to these people free of charge. I will give my advice to these people free of charge because their lives matters to us. If you are a man, a boy, or a woman, or a girl, or a lady, and among of these people, ESN intercepted and interrogated and set you people free, I want you people to follow the instructions of the ESN and never to return to such acts, because the next time you will be captured like this, next time you will be intercepted, nobody will know. And nobody, listen, when you people, when they intercepted you people, when you people were captured, even Gumi of Idu don't know about it. None of him, of an autopilot, come for your rescue. That shows that if ESN want to terminate all of you, they will kindly, quietly, slowly, lackadaisically eliminate all of you, and nothing will happen. Nobody will know. But because ESN don't kill innocent people, they freed you. But if you return again, you are no longer innocent. You will become guilty. Your name will no longer be innocent. So I advise you to avoid anything autopilot. Ade emetie na obi. Onye bu mmadụ ụzọ wee shibe ihe na abuse enwe mkpọkọlite. Unu ka bụ ụmụazị in terms of this thing. Unu nwe train n'ụga. ESN are well-trained personnel. Imagine many years had a training and you don't know where they train. And they recruit umu bingo. Now, can I get umu gumi? Contradict your left and right, front and back, up and down. Combine autonoma, or MAP. I will destroy him. No, not worry now. Oh, why and why? Oh, got boss on media. Can I get nothing?
These people you see here, they are all ESN personnel, complete gallant men. But you see, after the exposition we are going to do after a few days' time, where we have resolved where how did this particular picture get to this criminal in Kuwait? We are going to solve it in a few days' time. So
now, listen here. I want you to pay attention. He want to, if anything here, pay attention, you will understand it. He want to tell his criminal gang that is one of the people inside here took this picture and sent to Mazitina Sanworu, that nobody arrested them. At the same time, he will tell them that they wanted to kill them, but they not free them. Listen, he will contradict himself. He wants to tell them that they were not captured. It's one of them that leaked the picture. Pay attention. Because I'm going to bullshit. Pay attention. On a bingo now that these people were not intercepted, that the picture was leaked to Mazichina Sanworu. Now, at the same time, he will say that they failed to kill them because of some reasons. And if they kill them, this and that. Listen the way he will contradict himself. Pay attention.
So you see here, our ESN official, ESN personnel.
Who captured them?
ESN personnel. Now,
who captured them? Who intercepted them? Which people arrest them? Which people sit them down? And which people collect their materials? Which people put them in this place and took their picture? Who are they? These are questions any bingo supposed to ask his master. These are the questions you need to ask this man. He will never answer. If these people are ESN, why did ESN arrest them? What was their crime? If these people are ESN, who intercepted them? Because me and you know that If Nigerian zoo military capture young Biafran men like this, they will slaughter all of them within 5 seconds and they put a Biafran flag on them and say they are ESN. If Nigerian police capture them, they will kill them. The question now is, who captured these people? Kumi of Idu. You Ibu Muazi. Emali Falo. You are just Johnny just come, JJC. Ikabelaka, onwebere ifema. You know nothing. Onwele ifema. I told him, na Moabu MAP, stop lying that I will come for you. I warned him. Agwanya, woke mechineto onugi. Nina atuokasi, you are nothing. You are just ordinary rat. Gallivanting, showcasing your ignorance before the whole world, claiming what you are not. Can you get anything?
Do you know what happened?
Oh, yeah, tell us.
If not that, you know, the things have changed, they would eliminate all of them.
Well,
I am telling you the fact. They would have killed all of them.
Okay. Do you hear that? If not, they could have eliminated all of them. ESN don't kill any person. You cannot be, ESN cannot hurt you without giving you a warning. ESN cannot do you anything without warning you. After ESN have warned you and you continue, they will come for your head because you cannot be obstacle. You cannot cause problem to them and you will be gallivanting. He is now bragging, talking because they spared their life. I advise them, all of you should go to your father's house and relax. When the war starts, get up to defend yourself. IPOB is not recruiting any ESN. Mazinam can give a standing order. There is no more recruitment of ESN. Again, we are okay with the one we have. We have enough gallant men and women that are ready to defend Biafra land. If you know you are gallant men, go and stand still, hide somewhere. When the time comes, you will be needed, and your action will be also needed. You will take the action. Kainegen Uguminti. Onyala. Madman.
Going to know, of course, it is not, you know, the thing is not a social media thing. But you know what he did? Trying to, you know, get emotion of people. This criminal, he said, oh, ESN, whatever name he gave them, intercepted them and interrogated them for 2 days and released them and tell them, oh, go and never do it again.
Okay, wait. ESN or whatever name, did you hear that language? Now, the question I want to ask you now is that, so the people who intercepted this Umubingo now are more powerful than the ESN. Hey, go me. Go me. Go go. Go me. Go. The only necklace idiot in Finland. He knows nothing. He don't know how to tell his gullible followers that his new recruitee fought in the hands of ESN, and all of them were arrested and given a serious warning. And those of you who they give a serious warning, I want to give you the secret you must know, in case you don't know. All of you, your addresses and everything about you have been taken by M Branch. And every of your activities is being monitored by M Branch. The day they will play you, they get play you like 50. They will play you like double lion. Because you have received your own warning. Gumi of Idu. Enugwuezike, I believe you know where your problem is coming from. So you will not be shouting, they are killing you. Know the people that is bringing military to you.
What they did was to just get picture to send to this criminal. Only picture.
Do you hear that? What they did is to just get picture. He is now trying to tell them that they were not captured, that they paid somebody to take picture and give my brother, I want to ask you, who are intercepted those people you see lying down and collect their material. Is it picture that want? No, it's not picture. If they want to eliminate them, they will eliminate them. That is to tell you that ESN cannot be killing any person. CBO Chimezie, but I know one nigga one can jolly be auto. At least it's something now. But I want on one nigga one can shishi. MAP Julian Wire motor pilot atagafu. They will suffer till they die. They will suffer till they die. If he get this video from beginning to the end, he don't know how to tell his gullible followers that the people you recruit fall in the hands of ESN and they have ordered them. They are in their houses. There is no more men. I am recruiting another one. He is trying to let them know that he remains gallant. But it's empty voices that empty empty vessel that make the loudest noise. You can people love Buhari. People can die for Buhari. So I am not surprised you love a criminal. People love Anini. People love Deriko. People love Abakayari. So you're now telling me you love a criminal. What does that is not a surprise thing. Anadile Francis Alpha Otekwala Ada for the Ghana Ada meeting on wherever na fogi Olen Gemegan in Abaso. The simple truth, Kaina go one fa autopilot terrorists. Omaloko Geji cover the shame. Omaloko Geji will cover the shame of all these things. Omalo at all. Now he is here regretting.
To prove to the gullible people. Just picture. Oh, they said they intercepted them somewhere and then they interrogated them and all that. Somebody have to take their picture and send to the criminal to post on social media.
If after telling them the reason that they were not killed, he is now telling them that if somebody has to take picture so that he will now prove. In all the confused, he is contradicting himself. He don't know what is he gave this guy into only the frustrated. All the very, very frustrated. All the frustrated is scammer. A scammer. Negenyanti. Omalozi ya agu mugumi. Omalozi ya gagwa. Omali for gagu mugumi. He don't know what to say again. He don't know what to tell them. He will lie like this. Then they fail to kill them because they do this because end of the day he said that they were not captured. They only take picture. Who took the picture? Somebody go to the place where he called them ESN and lie all of them down and take them picture. Imagine you now going to barrack. You reach barrack. You lie the whole military men down and you take them picture. And you collect all their materials. and you take them picture. And the chief of army staff will just come and say, they don't do anything. They just come to take picture. They lie them down. They just want to take picture. That's why they lie them down. And you'll be dissecting such nonsense. Or Makulo, or saying he will investigate. He get ESN. ESN, none of the kikuku. Any day they want to play you, they will play you like rabbit. Hagabagi ball. They will play you in your own house. You put it on them. Again, one binti.
It is before they will order them to be killed.
Okay.
But anybody that lost his life now, or China Sanworu ordered the killing of anybody, we will show him. This is not a threat. It's a fact. I am stating it. We are going to show.
It's a compliment. Look at an imbecile threatening China Sanworu. This Biafra struggle have made a lot of people to think they are something. Only man one-on-one, you cannot even speak before in front of the person. You will be just sit down in your one room and be talking trash. Nya China Sanworu kuloto now. Onya afu China Sanworu ge wopute nwaka. Onya ge egbusi pele. Nse plan we kwe China Sanworu n'aka. Look at what is threatening China Sanworu. Look at ordinary Gumi of Idu. Look at what Biafra struggle have. That is, he have now make everybody hamalozi. Only hamalozi na pokun size. You see what we are saying in our fear. Although it's part of sacrifice, China Sanworu need to pay. China Sanworu, Mazi China Sanworu, Gamunti of Ma, Nguakana Gokwa. You have to receive the insult from Gumi because all you ajigacho from Wete Biafra is part of your sacrifice. You have to bear it. Because Okukos in Ampari Gade, Ebe Bunya Newu, Welisi Wunyendo Kenya, Welusi Sienyo Mwazi. If an na Biafra struggle. Children, adult in a human body, adult in a body, children in their brain will now come out and be carrying China Sanworu name. Where was you when Mazin Amdekan was looking for 100 men? Where was you when Mazin Amdekan say, even if it is 50, let them come forward, he will go for Biafra. And when the other people are ready, they will join. Where was you? Where were you, Gumi? You came out, you say you have 50 urchins. You say you have 50 urchins in you. And yet, the whole 50 urchins, you cannot bring them out. The 50 urchins you have in you, you cannot bring it out. Now, get no tikono for any threat no mazi China Sanworu. Makano no na Finland. Nyana go to Biafra land, because no dey threat ni mazi China Sanworu. Keko putie ile nando.
Him that blood run in his vein. Let anybody die again under his order. Or order of any of them. After they took picture, and the next thing is that the person that took the picture send it to him for the propaganda. And today
now he tell you, let one person die again. He will see. The question now is, what have he done in the killing that is happening in enugwuezike? What have he done in the killing that is happening in Imo State? What have he done? The one happening in Anambra State. This is how he was boasting. If anything happened to Double Lion, he will do this. If anything happened to Baby, he will do this. Today, we are there. Once you submit yourself to be used by this criminal, you now submit yourself to be killed. And nothing will happen. Highest, you will come on rant. After 1 week, they forget about you. Any of you who think that you have a hideout, and I am sending this message as a warning and advice to Mr. Innocent Oji. If this man I am seeing here deceive you to attack any IPOB-ESN, no innocent Biafrans. No, at that moment, you have drawn the battle line and you will join your ancestors. Continue doing your way the way you are doing it. Don't involve the name of IPOB. Continue with your name, Biafran National Guard. Nobody will come for you. But any day you now answer Biafran National IPOB Guard, the thunder will fire you. You will collect. Zabalo Nwegi. Nobody, you cannot be a commander of Eastern Security Network that you know nothing about, because that is, you are now overstepping your boundary. The reason why Maazechina Sanworu expelled those people is because after the interrogation, after the investigation, they found out that this group of people were deceived, that they were told they are recruiting them into the ESN. Meanwhile, they are not into ESN, and the ESN explained to them with a polite way, to a layman understanding, for them to understand that IPOB is not recruiting any person, and they are the people, they are using them to be stealing phone, snatching of bike and cars, and IPOB warned them. We let us assume that they are innocent. When you will know that ESN don't play with such nonsense, is let any of them go back to you and they start where they stop. You will only hear the news that they are gone or they are there. You will not even know their whereabouts. They will be missing. Exactly. The person just gather all his security men one place and take them picture. Just to take them picture and send to China Sanworu. And all his men were foolish and they sit down on the ground though, and all of them were taking picture. All their faces, none of their faces were covered in the original picture. None of their faces were covered in the original picture. And the person now take the picture and send to China Sanworu. You are Potana call his gullible followers. That is to tell you that if they want to play you, they will play you. Enugwuezike, I believe you will not ask why the military is invading your land. I want you people to descend on any evil autopilot in your land. Deal with the person woto, so that next time you will see no military in your land. The only way to fight is as you are chasing the military out, also chase every autopilot. If any person wants to be autopilot, let the person pack out of Enugu State and go to the north and become autopilot in the north. Send them to the ancestors so that your land will be peace. Because you can't be harboring a criminal and you'll be crying that they are robbing you while you are living with a criminal and you know the criminal that you are living with. It is not done anywhere. Kill the criminal so that you will be you can live in peace. Bingo.
But he has succeeded with the propaganda. We are going to address it. And those who were involved in this, you will hear also from us. Those who were involved. I want you to understand that this particular incident happened in Ebuoma, Oguta.
Who asked you? Who asked you?
As they were coming back, they intercepted them. And because of...
Okay. The question now, as they were coming back, they were intercepted by who? By who? He refused to mention the name of the people intercepted them and how they were intercepted. Who controls Biafra land? Oh, now Maazechina Sanworu is evil. As he intercepted all those who bingo. Oh, he used to have a bushmeat to set an example for others to learn. But because he's a good man, because he don't want to split the blood of innocent Biafrans, he wants to give them a second chance to live. He wants to prove to them that IPOB will not kill innocent people. He showed them mercy, but I can guarantee them, next time they now engage themselves in such activities, there will be no mercy and there will be no second chance for them. They are now enjoying the last chance. If they go back, oh, if your brother or your sister is among them, if your father or your uncle is among them, if your mother and your auntie is among them, oh, tell them that if you go back, that will be end of the road. Go and buy a casket for them, because they will soon join their forefathers to be chopping cola and the kai kai as an ancestor, if they will allow them to be an ancestor. Because when such people die, they will never join any ancestor. Yes, I will post some of the criminal ones they capture in Okija. I have the video with me. I will post it immediately after this program. MAP. I told them, the more you join this Gumi, the more you die on family death. The more you join him, the more you die. There's no alternative. We warn you, after warning you, he will be in Finland with his prodigal son, enjoying himself, and sending you bingos to go and confront yes, and to start robbing, snatching of phone, snatching of bike, robbing and the killings, all in the name of to tag IPLB, a terrorist, to damage the name of ESN. Get on to bingo, Gumi.
The rules of engagement. It would have been a disaster, because the people that were involved in this would have collected.
Thank God that you know that it would have been a disaster. But China Sanwo is a civilized man. ESN is a civilized people. They give them the second chance. But I don't think they will see anything second chance. Thank you for recognizing that word, disaster, to you. It would have been a very big disaster to you. But China Sanwo, he did it to let you know that you're a small boy. To let you know that you are just a boy. On this note, let me receive 1 or 2 calls and round up. If you tend to contribute or you have any question for me, call in, throw your question. Draw your question. I will make sure this program. I believe Nande enugwuezike have learned who called the military to invade them and how it all started. The military did not come to Enugwuezike because they wanted to come, but Simon Ekpa and Autopilot called them to come and kill innocent Biafrans in Enugwuezike by now threatening the governor, the House of Representatives, and the local government chairman and their vice chairman, and also engaging themselves in the kidnapping and the stealing and the killing and the snatching of bike and motorcycle and cars. That was the reason you see the Nigerian Boko Haram in uniform. So Nde Enugwuezike, anyone that call himself Otto Harlot, take the person down. If not, ew. Sorry, Gabafagi. Sorry, Gabafagi. On this note, I will be rounding it up here. Let me remove this monkey paws. I have a caller. The first caller. Greetings from here. Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Hello, Map.
Ndewo.
Onye si na mmadụ ayara ụra ka mami ayara ụra.
Ọ na-aka ọ dị.
The person ayara. The person ayara. So, ihe m na-ajụ na my name is Njideka from London. The one I'm asking, I want to ask a question to people that have a reasonable mind.
Confirm.
If you have a reasonable mind, I just want to ask this question. Why will a reasonable person be threatening a sitting governor?
Okay.
Calling the names of people and involving ESN into it.
Okay.
And you know the situation of ESN. You know the situation of IPOB.
Okay.
You know what we are passing through with Nigerian government. Can somebody that have a reasonable mind answer this question for me? I just need an answer. It's an answer that somebody can sit down and answer by himself or herself.
Okay.
We know what we are passing through as IPOB members. You know how many people we have lost. You know what we are passing through since right from not even 1967. They said this have been going on before 1967, before 1945. That it cannot continue. Because we have been passing stress in the hands of Nigeria before Ojukwu said, no, we can't continue this way. It's better for us to do this and do that and segregate and have a regional government from Nigeria so that each region should govern themselves, and which resulted in civil war. And now we continue this way until this recent period. And somebody somewhere, I try to just follow this your program because quite so I cannot stand this man's voice. I can't stand his voice at all, but I was just like trying my hardest best.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead, the word is listening.
Yeah, trying my hardest best to follow this program. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I'm telling you the truth. So I need somebody to just explain to me what is going on with this nonsense that this guy is doing, that is causing this kind of death upon our people. So everybody should think and just make a suggestion and just reason within themselves, just reason. I know that we are really in big shit. We know that we are really in big shit of what is about. Everybody should sit down, like people who are staying in Biafra land. Chinaka has said that we are not recruiting. We are not recruiting. So why will we allow people to be causing this premature death to our people? Because now, look at this the enugwuezike, as you rightly said, that the enugwuezike has been a very peaceful zone. And this guy just caused this problem. And now enugwuezike has been trying to be like Imo State. Why we are this army people going up and down, kidnapping our people? This makes you to know that this guy is an agent of zoo. It's an agent of zoo. So how are we going to discuss? How can we continue explaining to this our people? What kind of money are they giving you? That when you take the money, you cannot even live to enjoy this money. Because there's no threatening. There's no threat he's doing that is even he can justify. He cannot justify any threat at all, because he doesn't have power for any threat. He doesn't have any power at all to justify or how can I say it? He cannot defend anybody. He just like try to make threats to what he knows he cannot stand, because he cannot stand Chinasa Nworu. Me and you know that he cannot stand Chinasa Nworu, but he's trying to make himself.
Are you still there?
Him is a gunner. He's a gunner. I don't even want to talk about him. I'm just talking to my own people, own people back home. The ESN is not recruiting. Why do you want to go and kill yourself? Why do you want to go and kill yourself? Because, you know, when you are listening to him, it's so annoying because you being a reasonable person, you know that you cannot even listen and assimilate this kind of nonsense he's talking. But I don't know what is wrong with some people. So now I'm just telling our people that ESN is not recruiting. It's not recruiting. I don't know how much they're giving people. I know like 10,000 is too much money in Nigeria because of hunger. 50,000 is too much money in Nigeria because of hunger. But are you not going to be alive to eat such money? You are going to be alive to eat such money. If they give you such money, and sometimes maybe they have not paid you the money and you died in the process. Like now he's saying that if they have killed you, which people, if they have killed, what is he going to do? The people they have killed before, what has he done? He's done nothing. A lot of people have died, like in Genje, Lion, a lot of people that have died in this process. What have they done? Nothing. Nothing. They haven't done anything to these people. They have not done anything to justify anything. They have not done anything to their family. They have not done anything. So they are not going to do nothing. So I don't like listening to this guy. I don't like that. I just want to advise our people. It's our people that I so much have a sympathy and passion for. Because as these people have gone to enugwuezike now, they are going to still kill a lot of people and kidnap a lot of people. So now he's in Finland using wine to say Makonyaibo, you know, drinking wine, dancing in Makonyaibo. You know, they understand. Using people's lives to joke. That's nothing he achieved. What he has achieved. This is now he might come out again to justify his useless. Now he sit at home. Nobody sat at home. So how is he going to justify to his followers? How is he going to justify to his followers why people did not sit at home at his command? How is he going to justify to his followers that he doesn't have any power over our people? How will he justify to our followers, to his own followers, that he doesn't have any power over ESN? Because ESN that you don't know when they created, how can you be in charge of ESN when you don't know how they create them and how they establish them and how they run them and where are they coming from and where are they going to? You can penetrate to deceive the people that like money, but you don't know how they function. You don't know how they function. So now, there's nothing he's going to do. He's not going to do anything that people continue dying, blood continue flowing in Biafra land, and people continue dying. We continue losing a lot of people. I'm just telling people to get sense. That is what I'm trying to say. I don't even want to listen to this guy. It's so irritating. You know, I try my hardest to follow you when he's talking, follow you, try to put my, try to concentrate, try to follow you. Because I cannot even follow him. This guy is so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Annoying. So that I don't have anything to say from our people, just our people. ESN is not recruiting. ESN is not recruiting now. So everybody should go and sit at home, form how you can defend yourself within your village or whatever or the district, and know how you can defend yourself. For recruitment in ESN, there's no recruitment in ESN. For you to save your life. That is the only thing I can say. You should stop listening to this guy, because this guy has nothing to offer. He's a liar and he continues to be a liar. He doesn't know nothing at all than to share the need of women. To share the need of women in internet, to continue sharing the need of women, to continue talking nonsense in internet, to continue putting him in her hand where he cannot even stand. You know, to continue to challenge his God. Because he don't know his children as a word and he wants to challenge him as a word. You know, he just Please save your life. That's what I'm going to do. It's not for us that are outside, but we are outside. We can come here and start talking nonsense. Talking nonsense because we here, we are even protected. Nobody is even doing you anything. Irrespective of you are in foreign land, you are even still protected. Do you understand what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
you don't have such protection. So now you will not allow me that is outside to lead you into hellfire. So you have to get sense. Please, what nonsense is this? So thank you very much, Matt. I will continue preaching. There's nothing we can do. We are not going back.
Exactly.
And now he's putting about these people they intercepted. What if they have found these people guilty and maybe they have done something? He's not still going to do nothing. Stupid guy from
He will not do anything. All those people now should. Ndewo, my sister.
Oh God, annoying man.
Ndewo. Ezigbo nwaanyị agbara aka ibie. Daalụ nne ka Chukwu abịa ma gọzie gị. Ise. I have another caller. After this caller, I will end the program. I have already spent 2 hours. Greetings from here. Caller from London.
Hello, Matt.
Ndewo.
Evening.
Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Thank you for the expose. Very powerful, as usual, you know.
Ndewo.
So I just wanted to add to what our sister just said about these people Gumi is recruiting. You know, a hungry man cannot make a moral judgment.
Exactly.
These people are hungry.
Exactly.
And it's very, very unfortunate that the society, which is so-called the zoo, have made them to be like that. Have kept them vulnerable, reduced them to nothing, stripped their dignities. Whatever they have left is being taken away by their so-called government. And that is why when you give somebody a plate of food and a bottle of beer, he will tell his brother or sister. So my sister this is the situation. So it's a hunger. Even Metusel highlighted it yesterday.
Yes.
When old people can gather, call themselves IPOB or Hanese by Simon Ekpa, give them maybe 5,000 naira and cook for them. They will eat and drink one bottle of beer and go. They're happy. They will say they are conscious. So they have no moral judgment. They can't make a moral judgment. I mean, when you are hungry, hunger is, have you been to bed without food? You will be dreaming one kind of Odin Lola now. You got to go on So these people are just pure hunger. And then this is what we are trying to do to liberate ourselves from this zoo. Then when you see somebody like Simon destroying everything, trying to destroy everything, it's heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking. And then when you talk, is people will tell you you are jealousy, you live Fulani, and this and that. But that is not what is the issue. We cannot like to have a Biafra that Nigeria will be better off. We cannot have a Biafra that will be built on blackmail. We cannot have a Biafra that share news. We cannot have a Biafra that call people criminal, accuse people of selling mazi for over a year plus without any shred of evidence. We don't want that type of Biafra. To me, Simon is even more dangerous than the Fulani. Because when you see Fulani, you know this one is so. But when you made a program one day about an infiltrator, talks like you. I think you did that program.
Yes.
About last month. An infiltrator speaks like you. An infiltrator dresses like you.
Exactly.
Say the same thing you say. So if your care is not taken, because when somebody like that is around you, so it's more dangerous. And I feel like you know that this is enemy, identified enemy. But Simon coming pretending to be a Biafra, you know, and doing all these things, you will ask yourself, why can't people ask Simon a question? Why can't his followers see what he's doing? Everything. Look at the way he's just telling the Nigerian government that there's a camp in enugwuezike. Pump and play. He's not even hiding it. He's just there telling them. I haven't seen that video. Only that this is your program that I saw it. I never knew he said things like this. You know?
Okay.
So it's heartbreaking when he's doing this kind of. And when you talk, they'll say, "Oh, you are jealous." jealous about his height, jealous about his face that look like Ozudo and mortuary. The change that I don't know what somebody will be jealous of Simon. I don't understand. Huh? The thing tire me sometimes, and they cannot even ask him a question. That is the annoying part of the whole thing. These people, I don't know where they're coming from, but I did the research and I found out that most people that are following Simon are one Nigerian.
Exactly.
And those people that have been attacking Badi when Madi was outside, and other people that are not Igbo people, you know. So now, look at this today. He said today sit at home to test his muscles, to know how if his wing has grown.
Exactly.
He has failed. And now in this video, not tomorrow, or maybe Shane will not allow him to come online today. Tomorrow he make a program and tell his people that everywhere was total lockdown. And these people know the truth. They cannot even ask him anything. Even me and you now, there are things that the leadership will say. You can question it.
Exactly.
If you're not sure, you call him Radio Biafra and ask questions. Why are they not calling Simon and asking him questions? That is one thing I don't understand now. Maybe you will know. You know? So because sometimes I sit down and keep thinking, what is this guy trying to achieve? What is his problem? And now, this person he's talking about, Oji, these are a group of people that went and raided petrol station
without payment.
Filling their vehicles, they don't pay. They ransack this market in the petrol station without paying. So these are the type of people this man is associating himself with in the name of IPOB. My brother, that is very bad now. This guy is on a mission to destroy everything Mazi has built.
He have already failed.
God will not allow him.
He don't fail woto.
One thing I noticed lately, I don't know if it's me, maybe you might know better. I think he's trying to run away from that name now, autopilot.
Yes.
I don't know what is going on. I'm still monitoring the situation, but you might know better.
Yes, he's trying to run away from it, but it's already too late.
Touch that a little bit. I thank you. I've been listening on the background. Thank you very much.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo. Ọ chọrọ ịgba ọsọ mana ọ dịgo lie late. Ọ ga-azagide autopilot at ilu ọnwụ. Nke so uche adịghị ọna. Autopilot bụ afịa. Ndị be anyị ga-abịakwa n'ụgbapịa ọsọ. Ọ dịla easy. Almost tata na emego m 2 program. Spending each one more than 2 hours per each. Ọ dịla easy. Onye sikwa nnọọ dị izi ọbịa na-ene o mekene ka ịfụ ọ na-aka ọ dị daalụnụ ndị ọma gee ntị ekene m onye ọbụla nke wepụtara ohere ya wee gee m ntị mana adị m sure na ndị Enugu Ezike amatago ebe mmiri si wee baa n'ụgbọgụrụ ha amatago dia problem ọbụla ha amatago kịta na ọbụla mmụọ ka ha ga-abịa jụba ese their problem. Now their problem lies in Gumi's hand. The more you support autopilot, the more you are causing your own problem. So don't hold any person accountable if you are autopilot. Anything in Enugu Ezike tata. No autopilot should be held accountable. Should be held for that very act. Because all how an cause here. No any other people than the so-called Gumi of Idu. So if you are one of those supporting Gumi of Idu, know that you are the one causing your catastrophe. You are the one causing the pain of your people. On this note, can I say our people until I come your way again? Almost hey Biafra. Once again, if you are seeing me for the first time, Omo MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. We are in for restoration of Biafra. No going back. And no retreat, no surrender. One day, no matter how it is, Biafra must be restored in our own time. Prepare yourself. Like Mazichina Sanworu said, I will continue using his word. He said, don't sell your land and run out of Biafra land. If you know you have talent, keep calm and find a place to hide yourself because Biafra is here. When Biafra is restored, your talent will be needed and you will execute and you will achieve your dream. You will have a surplus work to do in building Biafra. Remember, the building of Biafra lies in our hands. We might restore Biafra, people like us, we enter inside, but you will be out there building the nation to be more better than Canada, building the nation to be more better than New York, building the nation to be more better than London, building the nation to be more better than Germany, building the nation to be more better than all the Western countries you are dreaming to go, building the nation to be more better than Dubai, so that our people who are dying in Mediterranean Sea, who are dying doing in order to earn a living, you will be having your job. There will be no more hard labor. You will work and you will get paid with your integrity being maintained, without you being selling your body for exchange of money. You will be respected before any other world. Anywhere you enter, you will enter there with respect, like Chinese and other countries who have respect any country they enter. That is the mission and our vision for you as a Biafran, and that we must achieve. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless DOS. God bless Eastern Security Network. God bless our legal teams. God bless IPOB Media Warriors. God bless every IPOB worldwide. God bless Mazi Achebe Paul. MAP. God bless you all. Almost hey Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. All of us, we must restore Biafra and we enjoy together. No untimely death, no premature death. We must live long to enjoy and reap the fruit of our labor. Our labor will not be in vain. And I urge you to join hands in restoration of our nation, so that you will be among those that will be singing, let our heroes work never be in vain. So you will register your name. Almost hey Biafra. Remain blessed until I come your way again. Thank you and remain blessed.